Hey guys, all right, back from Cambodia here in Pattaya, and good to be back. It was a long week in Cambodia, and I'm going to give you the final video of our Cambodia tour, Phnom Penh. So I was going to compare Phnom Penh with Bangkok. However, there's really not much of a comparison when it comes to Phnom Penh and Bangkok. So I'm going to do one better and give you the Pattaya versus Phnom Penh. So that's what this is going to be called, and we're going to kind of talk about that. All the while, I'm going to let you know where I'm at. If you don't know where I'm at, I'm here in Pattaya Beach, right across the way from Just Burger, and enjoying the people and their doing the little, what do you call it, windsurfing over there, playing volleyball, and then Koh Larn Island right there. And the weather is epic. It is beautiful, right, Kitty?
Good evening from Jump here.
So yeah, Nick and I did a little a little short flight over to Phnom Penh to kind of check it out. I had never been there. We toured S21, the Genocide Museum. We also did the killing fields. We toured the nightlife. We toured the city. We actually talked to several expats that live there. A couple people that are having a holiday there. We even talked to a business owner. And just several people. Knowing I was going to make this video, I was able to ask several questions like, how much does it cost to live there? Have you been to Pattaya? All that kind of stuff. So we're going to give you the pros and cons of Phnom Penh, and again we're going to compare it to Pattaya. Should you come to Pattaya and live? Should you go to Phnom Penh and live? Where should you go if you're looking for that ideal place? So we'll start off by the number one question all the time, which is housing. What's it cost to live in Phnom Penh? Which I've had a couple people ask me, and I'm asking these expats what's it cost to live. And we even looked it up on Facebook Marketplace. And it seems like it's typically a few $100s more per month, which sounds like a lot, but it's still much cheaper or less expensive than it is in the West. But it is more money than Pattaya. And we're talking by 30% more is kind of what we looked at. We were looking at 1 bedroom, 1 bath condos, studios, and 1 bedrooms. So that's what we're looking at using Facebook Marketplace, and then asking a couple other expats that live over there. So there you go. There's your living. And utilities, water, electricity was relatively the same like Pattaya. Probably cost you about $40 a month total. Now in Phnom Penh, they use their currency's not like Thailand, where Thailand is pretty much using the Thai baht. Over there, they're using the riel and the US dollar. So they are using the US dollar to buy stuff, to pay your rent, to do whatever. Even the ATMs will give you US dollar. So that might be a plus to some of you guys. If you're used to using the US dollar, there you go. Another huge plus is the service industry, hospitality. So over in Phnom Penh, we noticed at all the restaurants we went to, service was definitely much better than it is in Pattaya. They give you water, the servers are taking your order, they're always refilling it. They're Western style for sure. They do kind of expect a tip like they do in the West, but we didn't ask anybody if they did or didn't. We tipped them anyways, and they're grateful whatever we left them. But the service was good. The other thing that was really awesome was the food quality was much better. So I don't know if it's due to import regulations or whatever. A good example is we went and had hamburgers a lot because they used real beef, real meat, and it was really good. and the vegetables were better. Just the quality of the food and the service was better. Other than that, the restaurants in Thailand, there's much more variety. In Pattaya, of course, epic huge variety. And the restaurants are definitely entertaining here compared to Phnom Penh. So they're decorated differently. They're more themed here. Whereas in Phnom Penh, the food was good. So there you go, there's that. We did ask about medical insurance, how that works, and I heard nothing but complaints from the expats. They said it's overpriced and you can't get care. And if you look it up on Google, it says the same thing. So medical care isn't the best when it comes to rating hospitals and all that kind of stuff in Cambodia. Another thing is, it's not as convenient to live there. At least I don't believe so. Again, keep in mind, this is my personal experience compared to a place where I do live here in Pattaya. So, and what I mean by convenient is there isn't the 7-Eleven on every corner like there is here. So if you wanted to get something here, you could get it at every 7-Eleven. There just wasn't the 7-Elevens or even the convenience stores. Pricing was a little cheaper in Cambodia. That was pretty cool for everything. Food, definitely cheaper. Restaurants were less expensive. So it was definitely inexpensive to have holiday there. Let's see, public transportation. They did have tons of tuk-tuks, and they do use an app like Bolt. They also use Grab. So Grab Drive. Yeah, the sunset's beautiful. They do use Grab, and it is cheaper. It's very inexpensive. Keep in mind over there, they are a little bit pushier about, hey, tuk-tuk. So they are pretty pushy. And once you get to know the pricing, you'll pay less because they are going to take advantage of you if you don't know how much things should cost. So use Grab to kind of gauge how much things should cost, and they will negotiate with you. Every tuk-tuk ride was $2 or $3 more than probably I should have paid because I started negotiating towards the end, and they're like, okay. So that was kind of cool. They do speak English more over there. That was actually a plus, a big time plus, speaking English. And again, Thailand, they speak English. So they also are from Khmer. Is that where they're from? Khmer, I believe that's the language. And English. I know, that's beautiful. Great sun. And then the last part I want to bring up on the huge differences is how clean it wasn't there. Unfortunately, it was not clean at all. It's pretty dirty. Look back in some of my older videos. You'll see the streets. I was very disappointed on that. And this isn't the last thing. I do have a couple other little things. I also didn't feel as safe there as I do in Thailand. I was warned, don't walk at night on some of the streets by more than one person. And then lastly, the nightlife is so different. If you're looking for nightlife, Cambodia, Phnom Penh does have some of that, if that's what you're looking for. If you're a single dude and you want to go out to the bars and pick up on girls and all that stuff, or purchase or whatever, you can do that there very easily. It's way different. It isn't like a bar where you have music and a club going atmosphere. It's straight up just a bar, and the girls line up and you pick one and you buy her drinks, and then you go out with her if that's what happens. So anyways, guys, so here's what I recommend is if you're coming to Southeast Asia and you're going to travel around, I say go to Phnom Penh first for holiday, because Thailand's going to ruin you if you don't. If you come to Pattaya or Bangkok, you're going to have expectations and it's not going to be as fun. I'm going to tell you right now. There isn't as many things to do over there, but if you go there and you haven't been to Pattaya, that's the way to go, because once you come here, you're not going to want to leave. Anyways, guys, I chose Pattaya as the clear-cut winner. Bangkok is a clear-cut winner. And that's it. So if you like this type of content, let me know in the comments. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Phnom Penh or Pattaya. I chose Pattaya, guys. Till the next video, I'm out of here.